Hey guys! Welcome to our channel, Eric and Ash. We have lived in Saudi Arabia for over 5 years now, and in just the last year alone, we have been to 10 of Saudi Arabia's 13 provinces. We've driven thousands of kilometers, and we've seen amazing places. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you want to see about all of these different places we've been.
Saudi Arabia only opened up for tourism in 2019, but then again everything shut down along with the rest of the world in 2020. So we thought now would be a really good time as things begin to look like they're opening up again for us to share some of our favorite places in Saudi so that you can potentially become one of the first people to see all of these beautiful places.
We'll include links to the longer videos in the description, so if there's anything that interests you, be sure to check it out.
Starting with number 5, we're going to have to choose Abha. Abha is in the mountains along the western coast of Saudi Arabia, and it's totally not what you'd expect when you think about Saudi Arabia. It's lush, it's green, and we hear it even snows there sometimes. In Abha, you can check out the highest point in Saudi, Al Suda. You can visit the Hanging Village, shop in the local Tuesday market, and take in a beautiful art center. Oh, and have some great food along the way. We met some incredibly nice people during our time in Abha, and we seriously can't say enough good things about it. Down the mountain from Abha is Rijal Alma, also known as the gingerbread village of Saudi Arabia. And you're not far from other great spots like Wadi Lajab, which is a great hike, and Jazan and the Farzan Islands, which are still way high up on our bucket list.
From Abha, we'll head north to our number 4 spot. But first, I want to quickly mention Al Baha and the Marble Village, another great spot to spend a few days, and the perfect stopover point between Abha and our number 4, Jeddah's Al Balad. Now, funnily enough, this is the place on the list closest to our home and one we've been to the most often, but we don't actually have any video of it. We haven't been since we started our YouTube channel, so these pictures will have to do. Al Balad is the old city center of Jeddah with beautiful old buildings that were actually made out of the local coral reef. Fortunately, the reefs aren't used for that anymore, but the traditional architecture is fascinating. Some families have opened their homes so that you can see what life was like here 100 years ago. There is some great shopping, and it's always a place that's full of life. It's definitely worth a stop on a visit to Jeddah. While on the coast, you should definitely take the chance to scuba dive or snorkel in the Red Sea, and Jeddah can be a great place for that.
Our number 3 spot is the place Saudi Arabia wants to be its crown jewel of tourism, and rightly so, Al Ula. Al Ula is a small town in northwest Saudi Arabia that was once home to the Nabatean kingdom, the same people who built Petra in Jordan, from Indiana Jones. In Al Ula, Hegra is home to dozens of huge ancient burial sites carved into the sides of rocks. There are some beautiful palm tree farms, and there's a great old town center that they're restoring. They're really doubling down on the tourist infrastructure here with some posh new resorts, a new wildlife sanctuary, and lots of organized outdoor activities. There's a ton to do both in tour groups and out exploring on your own.
Our number 2 spot is the capital of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. We'd always heard that Riyadh was boring, but after visiting, we can't really believe that. It's a legitimate big city with an international and Middle Eastern flair. It's the original home of the Saud family, so there is plenty of historical things to visit. There's phenomenal food, good shopping, and you can take easy day trips to places like Edge of the World. Riyadh is definitely worth a visit.
And finally, our number 1 place to visit in Saudi Arabia is the Empty Quarter. When you think of the scenery of Saudi Arabia, you probably think of the desert, and there is no place more vast or more impressive than the Rub al-Khali, the Empty Quarter. Taking up a huge section of the southern part of the Arabian Peninsula, the Empty Quarter is the quintessential Arabian experience. Camels, campfires, stars, and dunes for days. There's nothing like it in the world. The Empty Quarter is the only place on this list that isn't easily accessible on your own. For any of the others, you can easily fly or rent a car and then do pretty much everything on your own. The harshness and remoteness of the Empty Quarter, though, requires real preparation and preparedness, so the easiest way to experience it is with an organized group. Maybe one day we'll go back on a bigger expedition, but even the 3-day trip we had was unforgettable. Experiencing the Empty Quarter is a must. So those are our top 5 places to visit in Saudi Arabia. What are your thoughts on them? Did we leave off any must-sees? Let us know in the comments below.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and be sure to subscribe for more of our future adventures. We hope to see you on the road sometime soon. Bye!